Hey guys, it's been a little while since I've done my last viewer comments video. The channel has grown quite a bit since the last one and has picked up another 10,000 subscribers. And what's more is that today the channel just passed 1 million viewers. I am absolutely blown away by the response these videos have been receiving. And I want to thank everyone who's taken the time to check out my work, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, and especially all the comments. And I also really want to thank the Metal Press, who have been very, very generous with their support. I want to thank Gear Gods, Metal Sucks, Metal Injection, UltimateGuitar.com, and Bravewords. You guys are fucking fantastic. So as you've probably guessed by the title, I've been receiving a little bit of feedback from some rather unhappy bass players. Go grab yourself a bag of popcorn and get comfortable, because this one's going to be a lot of fun. James Nichols writes,
I was with you right up until you disrespected bass players. Stopped watching after that.
Wow, that's really too bad. As I remember, the bass player joke came pretty early in that video. It's a shame that you're such an indignant little shit, as you might have actually learned something from that one. Oh well, you burn. Alex Curry writes, good information as always, but to be honest, I'm getting kind of sick of the bass player bashing. I've been playing bass for over 10 years, have spent a lot of time learning about sound engineering, and have spent a lot more time practicing my instrument so that I can give the best performance possible. As much as I'm grateful for the information you're giving out, I don't appreciate being basically called a moron every time I watch one of your videos based on the instrument I play. I think it's really childish. Blah, blah, fucking blah. This complaint goes on for quite some time, and then it devolves into an ever oh so productive online argument with several other viewers. I even chimed in to say, okay, man, I'll stop making bass player jokes because some random guy on the internet doesn't like them. To which he thanked me! Look, dude, if you're too dense to spot the sarcasm, you definitely deserve to have a joke thrown your way. But I promise, I will stop making bass player jokes when you guys stop making them so fucking easy! How the fuck can anyone expect me to stop making bass player jokes when they practically write themselves? Teaser writes,
as an intelligent musician who also happens to be a bass player, I have to say, fuck you, asshole. Your continuous dissing of bassists just shows what ignorant slob you are. And most of your insights on recording are just common sense recording ideas. Nothing special. Lay off bass players and I'll consider you at least honest.
Well, that's a new one. I don't think I've ever been accused of being dishonest before. Too truthful has come up a few times, so that leads me to believe I might have hit a little too close to home with you. And about my ideas being nothing special, well, I can't argue with you. You are absolutely correct. I'm basing my material around common sense ideas. Something that the music industry is in very short supply of these days. So here's a little common sense wisdom for you, asswipe. Stop whining about me and go practice. Brain Von Garen writes,
I'm a bass player and I find this offensive!
Oh, you're offended? Congratulations. You've just won yourself a giant-sized helping of my unbridled contempt. Who the fuck ever told you that you've got a right to not be offended? Where does it say that you can go through life without ever taking offense? I fucking despise worms like this who spew out, I'm offended at whoever will listen. Fuck your political correctness. Let me spell it out for you, Einstein. If you are offended by what I say, good. You needed to be offended. Because the message of practice and apply yourself to your instrument just is not getting through to too many of you fucking idiots these days. Stop whining online about how offended you are, because that bullshit deserves zero respect. Get off your fucking high horse and go do something productive with your life. Krator J writes,
Stop hating on us bass players.
Stop playing so badly. Tattoos by Drake writes, I have been a bassist since 1981 and I'm not some dumb fuck or whatever you called us. Technically it was useless cunt. I've toured, been signed, and worked as a tech for several bands as a drum tech, guitar tech, bass tech, stage manager, sound man, so you better do more research before talking shit on bass players in general, as many players I know work their asses off for the craft. Guitar players, drummers, and singers also have been known to drop the ball when a group of talented people get together, they mesh. I am self-taught, but busted my ass to learn bass, guitar, and drums, as well as some keys and run sound, monitors, and lights, so by saying I am a dumb ass as a bass player, you can go fuck yourself. Try a period in there, pal. Fuck. Dude, let me spell it out for you, because you're apparently just a little too thick to see the obvious. I'm not ragging on hardworking musicians. That is not what I'm about. If you've worn many hats, then you're much more than just a bassist. But I don't even have a problem with hardworking bassists. I have a problem with the retards that show up to my studio wielding a 4-stringed instrument that they can't play. I have a problem with the lazy little posers that say to themselves, oh, I'm going to be cool and join a band, but I can't play, so I'll just play bass. That'll be easy. And then turn my life into a living hell. Can we please have less of these type of fuckheads?
Kyle Sevenoaks writes, after watching your videos and witnessing the absolute raw vitriol you spew towards bass players, this video explains it all, and I have to say, as a bassist myself, you're 100% on point. Great job. Also a relief to hear I'm doing things right.
Thank you very much, Kyle. I'm glad to see there are many of you guys out there who get it, who aren't afraid to buckle down and put effort into their instrument. The world needs more bass players like you, my friend. Keep up the great work.